Hello darlings, I was doing a demonstration. This is in my heyday when I was doing demonstrations like 4, 5, 6 times a week and touring around the country. And I was doing this particular show of mediumship in a place called Grays in Essex. And it was a lovely place, I used to love going there. And this is just to show you how spirit proof, how magnificent they are and that they're real. This man came through and he said, I'm going to make up the names because of privacy. He said his name was Dave and he wanted to speak to Donna. Oh, that might have been a real name actually, but anyway. And he wanted to speak to Donna and he said, I need to speak to her about her tummy. So this woman goes, oh my God, my dad was called Dave and I'm Donna. And so I said, okay, he's talking about your tummy. And he's like, this is the first thing he wants to say to you is you've got to stop worrying about it. And she goes, oh my God, she started crying, bless her. And she said, I can't believe you've just said this. And, you know, her dad then said what he did for a living. He identified himself completely brilliantly with his personality, just everything. I think he even gave an address as well. And then he said to her, listen, he said, you haven't got bowel cancer, you silly cow. And I'm thinking, oh my God, you know, this is really tough saying this on a medical thing because you don't want to defy the doctors. And she went, oh no, I've got to go to the hospital tomorrow. I went, really? And so she said, yeah, I've got to go tomorrow because they're checking my bowel because I think I've got bowel cancer. And she goes, I'm absolutely petrified. And I went, you haven't got it, love. You haven't got it. So I sent a message up to this Dave and said, you know, what do you want me to tell her? And so he said, tell her that she will win the raffle tonight if she enters a ticket in at half time, and she will win it. And he said, and you will get a present from me that will prove to you that you have not got bowel cancer and this is true. And then I think it was 312 or 213 or something like that. And he said the number. And I'm like, this is just, I've got to trust it. But Christ, do you know what I mean? And bugger me, at the end of the night, I'm like a bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. Because she's basically thinking, if I don't win the raffle ticket, I've got bowel cancer. And I'm like putting my whole faith in this spirit bloke, her dad. The last call was her raffle ticket. Yeah, it was flowers, it's chrysanthemums. It was chrysanthemums in a pot. Because I can't believe this. This is what my dad used to bring me every time he come to see me. She goes, I know I haven't got it now. And then she emailed me the following afternoon to say, yeah, they've done the test and I've got to wait. She goes, but I know now that I haven't got it because I won the raffle. How incredible is that?